Dad, it wasn't me, I swear. Watching their troubled faces, a profound weariness washed over me. What more do you people want from me? When Chloe's toy poodle ran away, she'd put a collar around my neck, made me eat kibble from a bowl on the floor, and sleep in the doghouse as her new pet. When she went camping with her friends, she zipped me into a sealed sleeping bag and kicked me down a hillside. I remember the sickening crunch of my bones against the rocks, a pain so sharp it became a kind of numbness before I suffocated. As she looked down at my broken, twisted body, all she did was purse her lips. Guess the quality of this sleeping bag is pretty terrible. I should leave a bad review. A small, cruel smile. Good thing my little sister tested it for me. This time, I didn't fight her torment. I did everything I was told. So why, Mom, Dad, Ethan, why are you still not happy? After the doctor left, my mother, Eleanor, came into my room with a glass of warm milk and sat on the edge of my bed. She watched me for a long time, her expression a mix of pity and confusion. Sadie, tell me the truth. Her voice was soft. Do you really hate this family so much? I shook my head. I don't hate you. Then why do you do these things? Why do you keep hurting yourself? I took a small sip of the milk, considering her question seriously before answering. I just want to make everyone happy. Her eyes instantly reddened. But you're my daughter, my real daughter. You don't have to please anyone. I set the glass down and looked up at her. But since I came home, Chloe hasn't been happy. Ethan hasn't been happy. My gaze was steady. Mom, was finding me a mistake? The question left her speechless. All she could do was pull me into a hug. No, Sadie, you are not a mistake. Her embrace was warm, but it only made me remember another life. The one where Chloe had sliced her own palm with a paring knife and collapsed into the same embrace, weeping. Eleanor's eyes had been so cold as she looked at me then. She'd locked me in a dark, musty storage closet, letting Chloe turn the knob on the old gas line outside, telling me I could come out when I'd reflected on how to stop hurting my sister. Back then, I didn't understand what I had done wrong. All I'd wanted was to survive, to make them like me. Now, all I wanted was to die. And suddenly, my mother was calling me her precious child. The next day, there was a family meeting. Chloe, whose eyes were swollen shut from a night of crying, sobbed her piece. I really didn't push her. I was just scared. She looked at our parents, her voice trembling. I was scared that if she was back, you wouldn't want me anymore. That was all it took for Ethan. His protective instincts flared. Mom, Chloe didn't mean it. She's just insecure, he said, defending her immediately. Look at Sadie. She's only been here a few weeks, and she's turned this house upside down. He pointed at me, his face filled with disgust. She's not normal. My father, Richard, rubbed his temples and sighed. This can't go on. He made a decision. We'll find a therapist for Sadie. Get her some proper help. On the day of the appointment, I was perfectly cooperative. I answered every question the doctor asked. Why do you think about dying so often? I sat on the plush leather sofa, swinging my legs. Because it's the easiest way to make all the problems disappear. The therapist adjusted his glasses, trying to guide me. But have you considered that if you die, the people who love you will be heartbroken? I blinked, genuinely curious. Love me? I leaned forward slightly. You mean love like the woman at the orphanage, who would say she loved me while she watched the other kids beat me? Or love like the man who bought me, who called me his good little girl while he locked me in a dog cage? Or, I paused, glancing at the door. Is it love like my brother? The one who warns me not to upset his precious sister, but waits until I'm half drowned to pull me from the water. I leaned closer, my voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. Doctor, they don't love me. They're just afraid I'll die in their house and cause a scandal.